Hello everyone, welcome to episode 81 of How to Play Like a WoW Pro. Today I'm going to do something that I haven't done yet in this series, which is to, at least in my live commentary series, which is to play the Borrasque, which is a tier 8 tank. I haven't played a tier 8 yet. So first let's go over the field mods. I'm going to take off my webcam for a second. I pick module durability increase, although on this tank, honestly, the hull traverse is so terrible that I could see you picking this right one. Or neither. The reason why I don't do that is because this thing gets ammo racked fairly often, and also its engine gets destroyed pretty frequently. So I just choose the left one. It's up to you though. I do improved sight because you should always pick this one. I'm not going to go into details. And I picked the camo rating one because the reverse speed of this tank is already good, and it benefits greatly from the extra camo because this thing can play like a light tank, especially when there's no light tanks in the game and you're the only tank that can spot for your team. What I would like to run for equipment, well, I think this is probably the most standard equipment loadout. V-stab, vents, and aiming unit. Other options, realistically, I don't think you should bring hardening on this tank. I think the gun is just too derpy for you to pass up on equipment for the gun. So in terms of equipment for the gun, you could switch out the aiming unit or the vents for a rotation mechanism, which is one of the few tanks where I think rotation mechanism is actually good. In fact, when I played this tank for the first 100 battles or so, I ran V-stab, rotation mechanism, aiming unit, and I got like 3,500 average damage in it, which I was very happy with. And then for a secondary loadout, you should have three pieces for the gun for your main loadout, and then for your second loadout, you have a couple different options. You can run a turbo loadout like vents, V-stab turbo. Although to be honest, I don't really think it's that great because this thing is already very fast and it needs the gun stats. But what I do is I actually run a scouting loadout, which, you know, I don't say this very often, but I think Quickie Baby might be right with this one. I run Commander's Vision System, low noise directive, and vents. You could run optics as well instead of vents, but I think the low noise and the CVS are very strong because look at the camo rating of this tank. I have 55% while stationary and 46% while moving, which is absolutely ridiculous for a medium tank. If there's no light tanks in a game and you're on like Prokhorovka, you can basically just play like a light tank. It's great. Alright, without further ado, let me pause and get into the first battle. Alright, first battle. Obviously, I'm not going to bring my scouting loadout because we got Himmelsdorf. Standard. It's a tier 9 game, which usually when I get a higher tier game, I'm upset, but in the Borrasque against 3 tier 9s, 2 of them being TDs, I really could not care less. This is great matchmaking in my opinion. They have a lot of heavy tanks, tier 8 heavies to farm, 4 tier 8 heavies. I have a couple different options. I could go hill, but since I have a 2-clip autoloader that's going to be reloaded by the time I get here and it fires very quickly, I'm actually just going to go to the middle and try to punish someone coming up the 5 line. I don't really like going hill on this map, even in medium tanks. I don't know exactly why that is. I just haven't found that much success doing so. If I was in like an STB, then I probably would go. But in a Borrasque, I don't really see the... I don't think it's actually... One second. I'm gonna fully aim that shot. This guy will be reloaded by now, so I can't go for the second one. And we get the second one off as well. And that's why I go mid, because there's so many easy opportunities, especially in low tier games, to get those free shots. And this tank is a perfect tank to take advantage of it because of its autoloader, which clips in like 1.5 or 2 seconds. I think it's 2 seconds. I can actually check once I'm loaded. Yeah, it's 2. Now this tortoise is going to be pretty hard to pen. I don't really want to poke him unless I know that he won't be looking at me and I have time to fully aim on him. Nice, we got hit by the artillery piece. Very well played. I want to get unlit and go into this window with this guy, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that because he's already in the window. I'm thinking of what to do right now. I really want to cross this gap, to be honest. I think I'm just going to go for it. I don't think he'll hit me. and he didn't. I'm looking at the hill constantly to see if they're over peeking the side of the hill, but they're not right now. Terrible shot. Need to watch out from these guys up there. I didn't expect that T-34 to be able to hit me so easily, or for him to even be aimed at me, to be honest, but I should have zoomed out and looked at him first. I'm gonna come down here and try to snipe at the side of the hill, because I think they're overextending a little bit, actually. By the way, this is the first battle of the day, so my aim is not exactly great right now. It's actually pretty terrible. I think I should be on lit now. I was. Let me get off our second shell as well. I'm trying to keep this building between me and the guys on hill, and I'm just slow playing for now. We are up some HP. I'm not really in a great position to do much, to be honest, unless something changes. And we are winning, so I want to get into a position to actually farm opponents, but I don't know exactly where the best position is. I think maybe pushing the 1-2 line would be good. Oh, here we go. This is a good opportunity. I want to back up so that this Scorpion can't poke me. And I just want to pre-aim over here because I'm sure that one of these guys will mess up. There's one. T-34 should back up now. There we go, we get off a second. To 2,000 damage. We have people watching if these guys push up on the 1-2 line, so I'm not worried about that. I would like this Scorpion to die so that I can push in. I want to spot the people on the outside of the hill as well. Because of this thing's great camo, there's little chance of me actually getting lit here. Okay. I fucked up my first shot, and the second one was just low probability to hit. If I can kill the Scorpion, then I can cross into G3, and then I can shoot up at the guys on the hill. That's what I want to do, but it's not easy. But this guy's over peeking, so I can actually shoot him. I'd like to get a better shot than this, but I don't think I'm going to find one soon enough, so I'm just going to take it. We are up a lot of HP. I'm thinking about just YOLOing the Scorpion if I don't have shots here in a second. Let me zoom out and see where this tortoise is looking. He's sight on, so I can actually shoot him potentially. Okay, we took him out. Our T-30 is pressuring the Scorpion. He should just kill him. I'm gonna get unlit so that I don't get shot by people up on the hill, and then I'm gonna cross. If this T-30 doesn't go for this guy, then I probably will, because honestly, he has a decent amount of HP, so it's worth it to trade one with him. But instead, I found this guy. I'm just looking at the HP on their team. It's all on the 2 Chariot Heavies and the Scorpion, and then the Arty. So I'm definitely just gonna go for the Scorpion. I'll just take a hit from him. I don't care really. Almost missed that because I'm garbage. I am not a one-shot for this batch at 12T, so I'm not really worried about him. I'll just hide from him if he comes for me. Hopefully, anyway. He's probably on the K line, I'm guessing. I can take a hit from him still, I remember, so it's worth going for him. He might be over on my left, but hopefully he's here. I think he's over here, but oh, there he is. What the fuck? We got 4,000 damage. I don't feel like I played this particularly well, but I just got lucky with the matchmaking and opponents peeking at bad places. Also, it might just be me, but I think my mouse is starting to fucking be weird again, which is really annoying. I'm hoping that's not the case and it's just in my head. But it felt like it didn't respond at points to my movement, which what has been a problem in my past. Let's go into the next battle. This is a post-game stats: 4,000 damage, 500 spotting, 3 kills. Made 175k plus 25 in the bank. Alright, so we got Karelia Assault, which is a very, very good map for the Borrasque. Should I bring my scouting loadout or my shooting loadout? I think even though this is a good map for scouting, I'm just going to bring my shooting loadout so that I can snipe. Because from this center position here, you can snipe up at this. And you can also poke here and snipe up at A8 if there's no enemies spotting you. And the thing is with the spotting loadout, it's good for like Proc or Malinovka where you might have to play in the open, but I'm just planning to drive into cover anyways, so I don't really need the camo. And then second of all, I don't really need the CVS because I'm not going to be spotting many people through bushes. They're all going to be in the open, and I already have more than enough view range with this loadout. Now going through the middle, I'm always looking at what fast tanks they have, which tanks could potentially YOLO me in the middle. I'm actually going to stop to shoot this guy. Looks like he doesn't want to go. I'll probably find more shots, so I'm just going to keep going. Could potentially even spot their arty, although it's probably too late now. Sometimes you can spot their arty right there. It looks like no one from their team actually went to the middle, which is good. I'm going to poke the middle first, even though I have shots on these guys, because there's almost always something to shoot here. Yeah, there's something. Ah, yes. Fucking classic. I got penned by a goddamn cancer. Fuck you to hell. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to play like a fucking goddamn bitch the rest of the game because of that piece of shit. Alright, I'm just gonna snipe now because of that fucking cancer mobile ruining my game. My gunner's damaged, so the chance of me hitting a shot is not great. I'm gonna wait for a better shot because I'm sure I can find one. Missed completely. Thank you, Cancer Mobile. And we missed the second one. Thank you, Cancer Mobile. Ah, go to fucking hell, bro. I'm gonna report him because he ruined my game. I guess I should have predicted that, to be honest. Either way, this is the angle I was talking about, where it's just free shots into their ass. Your team needs to be pushed up, though, in order to hit these shots. Because if your team is not pushed up at this position, then they will not be lit in that spot unless they poke. If I did not have a damaged gunner, I would be doing so much damage right now. I think I did overexpose there when I poked up, but I just really wanted to kill the arty because I fucking hate arty. So that's why I kept peeking. It's probably worth it to wait for my gunner to be repaired. Almost just loaded HE on accident. My team isn't pushed up anymore is the thing. I'm actually gonna go to these bushes here, because from these bushes you can spot this right here. And there might be something else I can spot, we'll see. Yeah, there he is. Just gonna dump my clip into him and then run. I do get lit, so I need to tuck in. Try to get safe from anybody who's potentially over here who can snipe me. I don't even know if there's an angle through there, but better safe than sorry. Yeah, it looks like I probably am safe from up there, but... Oh my god, RNG. Such a bitch. I'm gonna reload because I'm gonna be spotted for the next 8 seconds or so anyway, so I can get off almost half of my reload in that amount of time. I'm gonna get unlit and then I'm gonna come back over here. I want to play the middle, but I am a one-shot, so it's kind of scary. But I think it's probably worth it just to poke very cautiously. I'm not gonna force it though. I don't think Artie can hit me down here, it's too low. sure that Sturv is still there, but I just can't spot him. We're down 1,000 HP, but we have most of the map. I think I'm actually gonna load HE and try to go for this Scorpion. This Sturv could still be there, so I gotta watch out for that, but... Okay, Scorpion is backed off. There's the Sturv. He's looking at me. Hopefully someone can hit him, but I really don't know. Looks like our FE can, or maybe that was the Ice 3. I wasn't paying attention really. Yeah, the fact that it's a Sturv there and not any other tank really sucks. This is where the CVS would actually be very helpful, because I would probably be able to spot him unless he's a camo net or something. I think my mouse is fucking with me. I'm gonna poke here just to see if I get lit from that bush. I don't. Not anyone on that corner either. Might be able to just get into this bush. Oh, no. I cannot. Unfortunate. This is a big problem. So this guy is spotting right here, which is good to know. This Sturv being there is the biggest problem, honestly, because I can't poke into this bush, he'll just light me. So I have to play very cautiously. Oh, I spotted him this time somehow. Okay, their Type 4 is backed off. So I can go in this bush. I'm worried he's gonna blind shot me though. I tracked him. I'm getting shot from behind, I think. I think they're actually on the hill. Like here. So I need to hide as best I can. I think this is a bad spot to be in now, because I think they actually might have taken the hill. Now, they would have had to go like this. There's no fucking way they could have done that. Where could they be? Like here? Something shot at me. Is there someone on the hill? How the fuck did they get up there? I just need to play passive now, I think. I don't know exactly what to do, but staying there is not the right play, I think. We have 3 minutes to work with. Hopefully our Canyon and Jagdpanzer spots somebody. What could it have been that shot me? Maybe it was some other tank from a different angle that just missed me? I don't even know. Oh, you know what it was? I was poking a little bit here, so it's people over here shooting at me. Forgot there is an angle there. I'm gonna double bush here so he doesn't spot me. Take him out. We only have 2 minutes, so this is kind of getting sketchy. I'm just gonna see if I can see something through these bushes. There's a Scorpion. Okay, I don't see shit, so I'm gonna go back mid and try to find this Sturv and Waffle. Hopefully they're over peeking or something. I don't think these guys will spot me even if I'm in line of sight to them, because my camo is so good. It's a shame there's only 2 minutes left. It's a shame that I went down to a one shot on the first 30 seconds as well, but what can you do? I'm gonna turn sideways in this bush so that this Type 4 can't poke me if he decides to... What? No fucking way I'm lit right now. How did I get lit? I want to kill this Sturv. Okay, good. That guy was pissing me off and like annoying me. So I'm glad he's dead. That's 2 guys dead. We have 1 minute to kill all of them. That's never gonna happen. So I'm just gonna play for damage, because this is not gonna be a win. It's my HE Alpha 440. At most I'm gonna get off 2 clips, I think, so. I want to kill this guy, hoping he'll come back forward. If he doesn't, then I'm loading HE and going for the Scorpion. Yeah, I'm just gonna load HE and go for the Scorpion. Fuck it. I don't have time to get out another clip. My only chance for more damage is to ram something, which isn't gonna happen. I'll go for some spotting though. No spotting for me. This game could have been so good, man, if I didn't get penned by Artie instantly off the fucking bat. 850 damage just to my fucking face. God damn it. At least we had an okay result and didn't die, but on this map it's very hard to die once you get into a spot like that, because they have to completely YOLO over it, or you have to make a bad poke, which I just didn't make. I only made one bad poke on the Sturv, which I still don't really know how I got lit from him. Maybe I was slightly outside of the bush, or maybe he just had binos or some shit, I don't know. But 4,700 damage, 1,800 spotting, could have been way more if I didn't get penned instantly by this guy. Looks like that's like the only fucking damage you did the whole game as well, which is great. Either way, let's go into the next one. As soon as I ended the recording, I got into another battle, so there we go. As dumb as it sounds, I'm thinking about bringing my spotting loadout this game. The reason why is because if I play this bush line like I did in the EBR game, which I posted a couple days ago, I can spot people who are playing in these bushes right here, and then I can either shoot them myself or they can get shot from people in the city. So I'm actually going to bring this loadout. Do I think it is the correct play? I don't really know. It's kind of... This loadout is half for the memes, but it's also not bad, like for grinding credits and stuff. It's just, without a V-stab, your gun is so bad, but I need the V-range, so I bring vents. It's kind of a compromise between V-stab and optics. It's not exactly halfway, but... So I'm just gonna pull up here, get ready to shoot someone coming mid or something. I can't spot people coming over here. I shouldn't be lit. I do want to focus this guy because he's a big pain for me. Missed my second shot, that's okay. They do have an Artie, so I need to watch out for that. Our E25 took this position, which is very strong for our team. I'm just gonna go right back in the bushes. I don't think there's anything over here, so I'm not worried about getting lit from there. They're all in the city, it looks like. Wish it was a little bit taller. I'm worried about going forward because their Borrasque is still alive. I'm just gonna wait a second. Maybe this guy will make a dumb move. I'm hoping this guy will die or something. He's not gonna die, so I'm just gonna kill him. Didn't get lit because he was far away enough from the bush that he can't light me. It was like 100 meters or something, so... I think it is safe for me to move up to here. This Borrasque would have to be overpeaking a lot in order to spot me, so this is where hopefully our CVS will come into play. I'm gonna load HE, because why not? Oh, for the memes. Okay, I did get lit from that. I just need to hide. They don't have many tanks that can actually punish me. If you look at what's lit, the only thing unlit is a Scorpion. And the T25-2 is supporting behind. So I'm really not too afraid of getting lit there. I am already facing the right direction, so I can just leave as soon as I get lit. I take max 400 damage there from opponents. That's where the other loadout would have been nice to snipe with, but looks like we're just gonna clap the field. I don't even know if it's worth staying. Maybe I should just go city already. Probably should, but I'm just gonna wait. Maybe I can get a shot onto this guy. No, I'm just gonna go city. I wanna... Oh, hello? Okay, we got one shot into him. This 27A, 4A, I wanna stay here and pretend like I'm not driving this way towards him. That way he might stay overexposed, but it looks like he's already pulling back. He already knows what's coming, I think. If he is still overpoked, then I can get in 2 shots potentially, but I'd like our LTG to take the hit. He's not. Oh, that's pretty good. Alright, I'm reloading now. I didn't really want to trade 1 for 1 there, but we are up a lot of HP, so it's not the end of the world if I have to do that. I'm actually gonna cross here. This guy doesn't hit these. Yeah, I told you. I can trade some of my HP right now, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Oh my god, I've never seen a worse miss in my life. It's alright. Okay, they have a Karelia over here. He could come over here. That's what I'm kind of worried about. In fact, I think I'm just going to come over this direction. I don't want to be in a crossfire. That might be the wrong idea. And it looks like it was the right idea. I really want to cross. So if these guys are backed off, then I'm just going to cross and clip out this low. And I'm willing to trade a shot for a shot in this situation. Smoo Milker has got my name. Alright, their Kari has all the HP. I really want to get to him if possible. This guy over here doesn't look too appetizing. That was a bad second shot. Shouldn't have even taken it. It's alright though. The other loadout definitely would have been better. I don't know if it was me who spotted the Borrasque. I don't think it was actually. Can I actually get a shot onto this dude? I can. Hey, that's pretty good. The ammo rack helped our damage a lot. Excuse me, we still would have been at 4,000 damage even without the ammo rack though, because I would have done 300 to him instead of 1,200, minus 900 damage. Potentially could have even gotten a second, probably not though. The first shot even to hit was pretty lucky. Pretty Gucci. Let's go on next. I want to make this my secondary loadout first though. Okay, let's go. Oh, we're directly into the next one. Alright, I guess I'm not pausing. Let's see. We got this map. They have 3 Borrasques, an ELC even 90, and a Lynx. So, I have a dilemma here. I could bring either loadout. I don't think the spotting loadout is worth it. The low noise. The CVS would kind of help spotting them through the open, but it wouldn't help spotting them behind bushes because there's no bushes to spot through. I think it's better to bring my VSTAB loadout. I'm going to try to platoon with our light tanks and ask them to go here. And what I'm going to do is just support our light tanks. This is something I do in every single tank class on this map on standard mode. Basically what you do is you just come, if you're a heavy tank you can take a longer path. You just come to this location right here and you just aim at the field. Now this only works if you actually have teammates who are spotting it. Which we do. Our EBR-75 is going, so he should spot someone. I spot someone as well. I'm gonna wait for good shots because I think more might get lit. Okay, our first shot was not great, but we high rolled our second shot. That guy's dead. He was driving not very well. I wish we had a light tank commit up to there. Maybe they'll do that later though. They still have 3 Borrasques sunlit. Can we kill this guy? That would be huge. He's a small target though, and my gun is very inaccurate. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore him for now. He's pretty safe. I want to clip out this E75 TS if he's over peeking. I'm worried about the Borrasques on the enemy team, but I think it's worth the risks. Ah, yes, nice shot. I'm worried about a Borrasque popping up there, basically. And they have Artie as well, so... I didn't really react properly. I could have gotten 2 on the 75 TS before I even knew I was there, but like I said, this is my third game today, so I think it's my third, so. And I haven't played since like 2 days ago, so. Cope, 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 cope. I'm actually gonna turn backwards here because the turret is on either in the middle, so there's no real advantage to poking in from the front. I just got lit. The fuck? How? This is not a worthwhile trade unless he pokes over. I'm worried about the Artie, so I'm actually gonna back out. But I'm gonna stay here for one shot because I think he's gonna re-peek it. Looks like we're not doing so well on the field. We're just kind of stagnating, and we can't pen their 1-2-2 TM. This guy's not re-peeking, which is kind of a pussy play, I cannot lie. Well, I can't go over to this corner again because he can always just peek me. I mean, I can, but it's just very risky. So instead I'm going to play behind this bush. This is actually really smart of this Type 59 to knock this over. Yeah, my mouse is bugging. Oh my god, please don't. Dude, I swear to god, I just am not lucky in this game sometimes. And I got lucky with the ammo rack, so I can't really complain, but what the fuck was that? Just snapped the shit out of me, and I didn't even hit him fully aimed almost. Well, now I'm down to half health because of bad RNG. When I do a spot check here, he is poked. You saw how I turned my turret forwards? It's just a better way to poke to get lights. I'm gonna pretend I'm over peeking here so that he peeks me. I'm worried about the Artie though. This guy is almost within clippable range, I think. Let's see, what actually... my clip is 720, he's 760. I actually had to high roll him for that. I was lucky. 443 roll, seems like a very competitive game. I'm gonna poke this because these brass look like they want to push, kind of. Oh, this thing's gun at range sucks, even with an aiming unit in vents. Like, look at that shit. That was perfectly aimed and it just misses. Very unfortunate. That's what it's like playing with the Borrasque. Unless you're like point blank, you kind of have to fully aim a lot of the time because your gun's accuracy is so poor. We are up some HP, we are winning. I don't know if we're gonna spot the other Borrasques, so I kind of think I might have to push on this AMX. Oh, hello. Please peek. No, he's not gonna. I'm just gonna go for this AMX. Hopefully my team doesn't. Nah, my team already got to him. Okay, I'm reloading. I was trying to over peek here to bait the Progetto into peeking me, and then I was just gonna pull back and shoot him at the same time and get safe. But that didn't fool him, so that didn't work. I want this guy to spot the Borrasque so I can just finish him off. I'm telling him I'll help him, and then I'm pinging where he should poke. Come on, bro, just do a little run. It's not that hard. This guy's safe from me. This guy's about to get into cover, so I want to shoot early. There we go. Looking at what's unlit, it's a Borrasque and Udez. The Scorpion just killed our Scorpion. The Scorpion is somewhere back here, probably there. I think I'm actually going to just push straight ahead because I think most of them are back here, and I think I can stay unlit as long as I stay unproxied by the 122 TM. Progetto is a problem, but I can kill him if he gets spotted, so I'm just gonna keep going in. he's dead. Could load HE here. I guess I should. Probably shouldn't have, but fuck it. For the memes. Okay. We didn't miss out on that much damage there because our non-pen did 220, which isn't bad. I kind of just want to get spotting, but I also want the damage. His Borrasque could still be full HP. I think he is, so I'm gonna wait to get unlit. I don't know where he is, but since I'm loaded, I'm gonna go anyways, because if he shoots at me, he should get lit. And then I can shoot him back. That was interesting. I have no comment. Should have seen that one coming. What the fuck, bro? What was that? How does it even light me anyways? Like, what the fuck? I guess this bush is 25% or some shit? I don't know. That was fucking weird. $4,200, 300 spotting. Another good game. Let's see what our session's looking like. 4,500 damage, 4 games. How long has this been so far? I think not that long, actually. Let's see. $10 plus 11, that's 21, plus 15, that's good enough. 36 minutes. Alright, we're gonna call it here. Thank you for watching. Pretty good session. Got pretty lucky. No tier 10 matchmaking. I felt like I played not even that well, and I still did 4,500. Only 600 spotting, but that's fine. I don't really care. I mostly want to play this thing for damage anyway. This thing is a great credit grinder, even. I mean, it's a tier 8 premium, but the problem with this tank for credit grinding is its standard penetration sucks balls, so you have to fire all gold. But even I've grind credits with full gold a lot of the time anyway, so I'm just a little bitch. Alright, goodbye everybody.